You just hit level 90, or you want to do battlegrounds, or you want to raid, or even heroic raid. You just want to be powerful. But the gear grind, it feels endless, and everything in the auction house costs a fortune. What if I told you there are ways to get powerful epic gear in Mists of Pandaria Classic for free? I'm not kidding though. In this video, I'm revealing the secret methods the pros are using to get raid-ready loot with almost no effort, no gold, and in some cases in less than 10 minutes. This is the ultimate gearing shortcut. So method number 1, your free 10-minute weapon. Let's start with the fastest, the most literal piece of free gear you can get. This is step 1 for any fresh 90, any alt. Here's the plan. Step 1, you hit level 90. Step 2, you queue for the Arena of Annihilation scenario. Step 3, 10 minutes later, after a fun little boss rush, you are handed a free 450 item level weapon. It is that easy. There's really no faster weapon upgrade in the entire game. Do this immediately and you'll have the exact same weapon I used for the entirety of the first 2 weeks. So method number 2, the auction house shortcut. This next method, it isn't technically 0 gold, but it's so cheap and it saves you so many hours of dungeon grinding that it honestly feels free. You just head to the auction house and you're gonna put in a search for the contender's gear. For just a couple hundred gold, you could buy an entire set of 450 item level gear instantly. This is full heroic ready sets that you can get in seconds. They're perfect for PvP, they're perfect for dungeons. You toss on some of those cheap new MoP enchants, the wind song for your weapon, glorious stats for chest, and you can be straight to topping the damage meters. Pro tip while you're here as well, don't forget jewelry, and also grab that Ghost Iron Dragonling trinket. It has 3 customizable cogwheel sockets. It is one of the most overpowered trinkets for any class at level 90. So method number 3, the World Boss Lottery. Do you want a shot at some of the very best gear in the entire game with no effort at all? It is time to hunt the world bosses. We're talking Shavanger, we're talking Galleon as well. The secret, you only need to hit those bosses one time to be eligible for the loot. This means you can bring your fresh 90 or a fresh 85, really any character. You join one of the many groups in the group finder, or looking for group chat, you tap the boss, and you're gonna have a chance at powerful 483 item level PvP gear that is extremely good for raiding. Soon, you'll also have a chance at best in slot tier pieces as well. It's a free lottery ticket for epic loot in just about 15 to 20 minutes. For now, I recommend using your weekly bonus rolls on Galleon, and then switch to Sha when Heart of Fear comes out and we're able to get those tier sets. Also, I've got a macro on the screen and below the video that'll show you if you've done the Sha and Galleon on every single character. Super helpful. So method number 4, the ultimate gearing secret the pros are abusing. Listen up, because this is the most important part of the entire video. This is the secret top players are using to completely bypass the traditional gear grind. See, PvP gear is ridiculously overpowered for PvE. It is completely viable to top the DPS meters with mostly conquest gear. The craziest part is, the fastest way to start your PvP gearing journey, it is to not even do PvP. Let's break it down. There are 2 tiers of gear you're gonna be going for. First, your foundation, the honor gear. You can buy a full set of 458 item level gear, including the weapons, raid-ready gear that is better than Justice gear. But the trick is you don't have to be farming battlegrounds for hours. The fastest way to farm that honor is by spamming heroic dungeons. You can farm up the Justice points and then convert them in Stormwind or Orgrimmar, and you can directly turn them into honor, and it is incredibly fast. It is way quicker than grinding battlegrounds, at least other than Wintergrasp, which you should definitely be doing every 3 hours. The real prize though, the reason we're all here, is conquest gear. This is your 483 item level epic gear. You might think you have to be pretty good at PvP to get it, but not the case. You can literally queue for 2v2 arenas, and in 90 minutes, even if you lost every single game, you will still earn enough points to hit your weekly conquest cap. It does not matter if you win or if you lose. I did this myself. Week 1, I got best in slot legs, best in slot belt. Week 2, after about 90 minutes of double DPS with Simon Eyes, I got an insane 483 item level weapon, one of the most powerful in the entire game. Then I put Dancing Steel on it, and let me tell you, I'm finally topping the damage meters in dungeons and raids. It feels fantastic. The best part is, though, everything is cumulative. The cap keeps rolling over, so if you don't do anything on an alt for a week, you can come back and double up your farming, and you're never behind at all. Without a doubt, this is the single most efficient, most powerful gearing method in the entirety of MoP Classic. So method number 5, the patient player's path. What if you want top-tier raid gear without the top-tier price? The secret all comes down to patience. See, when MoP launched, the crafted BOE epics were absurdly expensive. My chest piece cost 20k, my gloves cost 20k. But now, my big investments in those chest pieces, they look silly, because the prices on materials like living steel, they are just plummeting. Now is a great time not to go on the auction house and buy chests and gloves, but to go to your guildies, go to your friends, and try to get yourself a discounted piece of gear. If it's crafted, you could honestly get a massive discount. And we're looking at items that are basically Mogish and Vault level quality, and you'll be doing so much damage. The ultimate long-term investment, though, that I think really everybody should be getting is the Reinforced Retinal Armor Engineering Helmet. It is best in slot for the foreseeable future, not just for raids because you get the incredibly overpowered Tinkers that give you all those extra stats, but they're basically mandatory for challenge modes. You could make millions selling the boost, or just get gold for yourself, because you have all those gem slots, and when the gear gets crushed to 463, it's not affected. So secret number 6, the truly free raid gear. Finally, the ultimate source of free gear, it's coming August 12th. We're talking about Celestial Dungeons. Think of these as super heroics. You can queue for them just like any normal dungeon. The difficulty, it's definitely ramped up, at least about 30%, but the rewards, they are insane. You earn a currency that lets you buy LFR quality loot. Everything comes out in phases though. August 12th gives us the Mogish and Vault pieces. Then after Heart of Fear and Terrors of Endless Spring launch, we're going to also be getting those raid tier set pieces that are going to be so overpowered. That means you can get a full set of epic raid gear without ever setting foot in a single organized raid. It is truly free loot for your time at an unprecedented scale, and it is going to be a game changer for any of your alts too. So there you have it, the secret playbook to gearing up for free. The 10-minute weapon, the auction house shortcut, the world boss lottery, the PvP abuse, the patient player's path to crafting, and of course the most overpowered of them all, the Celestial Dungeons. Gearing in Mists of Pandaria Classic, it doesn't have to be a painful grind. By using these super smart shortcuts, you can be raid ready faster than you ever thought possible. Everything is cumulative, so you're never falling behind. And you'll also be able to be saving your gold for the things that really matter. The yak. So if this guide helped you out, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and now go out there and get your free gear.